Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Slant.
Yeah, but isn't this the unplugged version? I don't know. I think it's the unplugged version.
Paulie here on the Latino slant, and one of my favorite things to do is to meet people. People in this incredible community called the Fandom Menace. But there's all kinds of names for it. There's comics gay people, there's comic book people, there's MCU people, there's Restore the Snyderverse people. I mean, those guys are I'm serious. And I cannot think of a better way to start off this series than with someone that we all know, that we all love, and that we all are just always just excited when he's in the chats and when he comes on a stream. Could it be the Gilkinator, Thomas Gilkman? Hello, sir. So I've noticed that you are one of the people who's the last couple of years that rain or snow, you've actually gone and met some of the fandom people before. Now, this wasn't your first time at a meetups per se. Maybe you've done it on a one-on-one or one-on-two. Is that correct?
That is correct, yeah. So back when Star Wars The Last Jedi came out, I traveled down to Florida to go meet Jeremy of Geeks and Gamers, and that was when Geeks and Gamers rose to power. Got way bigger and started to become what it is now. And then 2 years ago, I went to hang out with him. Last year, I went, so in 2020, in February or March 2020, I went down to Florida to hang out with Drunk 3PO and Jeremy.
So these gentlemen. So this is almost like your third or fourth time seeing them. So tell me what that's like. I mean, you must be proud of these guys. I mean, they've grown so much since you mentioned Last Jedi. That's when I started watching Jeremy's videos. Oddly enough, that's who he's my gateway drug.
Yeah.
But how is this different for you?
So the way it was different is that there was people that I've interacted with on live streams, but I've never gotten to meet before in person, like Culture Casino, 32 Flavors, Nick Weiser, Stone Loki, Nerdrotic, Comics Division, Father Christopher Miller, and so many other people, and it was just an incredible experience.
Okay, so what's the first thing, as far as meeting these new people, what do you take in at first?
So a lot of these people, and I think it was said on your live stream that you did yesterday, is that they all have a personality on YouTube, but when you meet them in person, they're actually really nice, great people.
Yeah.
Jeremy, for as much love as I have for him on YouTube, he can be a bit of a psycho. But
he can be bombastic. Yes,
that's a better wording. Yes, but when you meet him in person,
yeah.
But when you meet him in person, he's just great. When you meet Drunk 3PO in person, he is the most humble person I know. When you meet Ryan Kennel in person, yes, he is loud on stream, and he can be a little crazy, like we all can. But he's really down to earth, and he's still loud, but down to earth. But you love him for it. Same with Culture Casino. I got to hang out with him and Culture Boss and Origin Kashyyyk the first night.
Nice.
And Culture is just like he is on stream, very easygoing.
So, a big surprise for you, something that you didn't expect.
That there was so many people that came out of their way to come to the meetup. That So you mentioned as. So I think this was brought up
Mm,
on your live stream yesterday. So as was
mhm,
not physically there, but Ryan or Jeremy called him in or FaceTime with him, and we
mhm.
all started chanting as. And it's I think the most surprising thing is that how humble everyone is, how
Mm,
down to earth everyone is, and just how fun the the whole weekend was getting to be in a place like Las Vegas and getting to see drunk ords,
mhm.
culture, Jeremy, Neurotic, and just how nice they really are.
How important is this community? How special was it? Important for you to
Mm.
go. How special was it for you?
It was very special, 100%, because
Mhm,
like me and I'm sure like everyone else, 2020 and into 2021 was just one of the worst years for a lot of people for
mm,
various reasons. And the fact that Geeks and Gamers and Friday Night Tides crew came together to put something like this together, it meant a lot. And as Stone Loki, I think, said yesterday on your stream, it was
mm.
something that we all needed. Um,
Yeah, a lot of us were getting a lot of FOMO. I think that's why we're doing this series. It was like mad. Like at one point, me and Nina Infinity were on the stream. We're like, we gotta get to Vegas. What's one of the biggest misconceptions of the fandom in this community that people on the outside looking in might have that you think that you'd like to maybe give your opinion on?
So that's a really great question, and I think one of the biggest misconceptions is I hear this term, like a lot of people calling all the people like Jeremy and everyone else toxic, or that they don't have appreciation, or
Mm-hmm.
that they're just horrible people. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna dispel that rumor right away. They they are not at all. I mean, yes, they do have their moments like we all do,
Mm-hmm.
but in reality, they're all really down to earth. And what you see on YouTube, it's just a persona. And I appreciate all of them for what they did. I'm sure you saw the picture on Twitter. It was of me, Nerdrotic, Drunk 3PO, Ryan Kinnell, and Jeremy
Mm-hmm.
of Geeks and Gamers. And that was a humbling moment for me to
Mm-hmm.
get to take a picture with Jeremy, who I've looked up to and I've known for a long time. To take a picture with Drunk 3PO, a person who has a huge amount of subs and he's so
Yeah.
busy, but yet he can find time to talk and just hang out with people. The fact that Ryan or Jeremy or Neurotic, any of them, even Ords and Kashyyyk,
Mm.
everyone is so busy. And I think the fact that we all were able to come together and just hang out for the weekend, it's the fact that they're not they're not like that. They're not what you see the dispellers. They're not what you see the people that don't understand the community. They
Well,
are.
maybe this sheds a little light. These little interviews. I just want to wrap it up.
Mhm.
I do have a thing with you and Junk 3PO, and I'm gonna get to that in a second. But
Oh God.
Jay was memed all over Las Vegas because the Pobrecito was sleeping all over the place. Did you take one of those photos? Were you the perpetrator of some of those memes?
No, I was not with because from what I understand, it was like a geeks and gamers like Drunk 3PO,
Yeah,
My Nerdy Home, X-Ray Girl, Chris Nova, Jeremy, Tugs, where they were all hanging out together because I think they were all staying
yeah,
like at the same hotels or something. So no,
right.
I did not. But I mean, maybe Ryan Kinnell was the responsible one.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, I
Well, my
plead the fifth.
right.
I
My
mean,
favorite one is where someone took the photo of him and all the girls were around him, and they made it like he was a Greek god, and they all had like
yeah,
the little the leaves, the laurel,
yeah.
and the rose. Finally, I want to thank
Oh
you
God.
for this time for this interview, but
Mhm.
I'm going to concede for now. for
Oh
now,
no.
Thomas, that Jay is still the most handsome man on the internet.
I'm gonna say, because I've gotten to hang out with him in person, and no offense to you, sir, but he will always be the most handsome man on the internet.
Hey, listen. If I can come close, that I'm
Mhm.
even in the discussion is an honor.
You know what I think you should do next time there's an announcement about a meetup, you should come to it. And
Yeah,
you know, I understand you couldn't come to this
yeah.
one, which is a tragedy, but you should come to the next one. Put you and Jay side to side. Let the
Yeah.
public determine.
Oh my God. Well, they're all gonna go for Jay, but it's okay with me. It's all in good fun.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
No,
Shout out
no,
to
that was
Drunk 3PO.
what up, drunk? Yeah, that was it. That's funny, man.
Gotcha.
No, you did it. See, you did it. We're done.
Oh wow.
Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. It's Lance.
Yeah, but isn't this the unplugged version? I don't know. I think it's the unplugged version. All right, Paulie, let's go. All right, listen, y'all. Just go ahead and let the guest play. Come on, jeez. That's better. Gotta go.